Thanks for supporting the Fable and Folly Network. Here's another show we know you'll love.
Are you there?
I think I'm getting something.
Why are you recording?
For science. Did you hear that?
We're a little off schedule. Maybe it's the aliens.
I'm studying electromagnetic phenomena and anomalies.
I don't think losing people is scary. I just don't want to do it anymore.
Just together with me.
Radio check, who's this?
I didn't do it!
You never do anything!
We should still be secure.
Are you safe?
The walkies again.
Who are you?
Comfort.
I am not doing it on purpose.
You can't bullshit!
I am not doing it on purpose!
Stop! Stop!
Oh God! I don't like this. I don't like this.
What the hell was that?
I'm not supposed to know that. We're supposed to be innocent.
I feel an ending coming.
Oracle, a sci-fi anthology podcast set in the not-so-distant future. Season 2, Transmission, available in bi-monthly episode releases starting July 1st, 2023. Or listen now to Season 1, Iris, wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, listen to this comedy gold. I invite this gal to meet my awesome squad. And what does she hit me with? The grand prize of all rejections, a resounding no. I was like, seriously? What gives? And she's all, oh, sorry, I'll be gallivanting across the country on Saturday. Classic dodge, am I right? So Saturday rolls around, and guess who I spotted a freaking food market? Prepare yourself for the punchline. Megan, the queen of infidelity, cozying up with another lady. Can you believe the audacity? Mom, it's crystal clear. Megan's got a side gig going on. She's even coming over later to discuss it. Well, guess what? The joke's on her because I've made up my mind. I'm dropping her like a bad stand-up routine tonight.
Jenna comes out of Starbucks. He's holding a latte cup and a bag of muffins. Jenna sees me across the street. I'm talking to a 16-year-old kid. The kid's name is Lucio Gomez. He's Hispanic, bike-loving soccer fanatic. Jenna sees me take out my wallet. I give Lucio $20. Lucio gives me a quick hug and heads to the shop behind him. I walk off. I let Jenna in. She hands me the latte and heads into the apartment without looking at me. Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Jenna puts the bag of muffins down. I don't know. You seem pissed.
Maybe I have my reasons.
It was just a kiss.
What?
Are you not talking about my kiss with Marcy? Jenna takes out a muffin from the bag. She unwraps it and eats it.
We'll get to that. First things first. Why were you giving money to Lucio Gomez? Saving up for his villainous lair?
You saw that?
Yeah. Why were you giving him money?
The kid's in trouble.
Oh, so you're like his personal ATM now? What's the pin? 1-800-HERO?
That's not fair, Jenna. He needed help.
He's always in trouble. He's a menace to society. Everyone hates him.
Jenna, he's just 16 years old.
And? You could be 16 and be a criminal.
Let's also remember, you're a lawyer. The law requires you to hold off on making judgments until you hear all the facts. Jenna smirks.
Hey, Corey. I didn't know you were such a legal expert. When's the podcast dropping?
I've picked up a thing or two from you.
I don't want you to go near that kid.
Is that an order?
Call it an order or a command. Whatever. Please take my word seriously. Don't go near Lucio. I mean it, Corey.
You run the after-school program.
Yeah, so?
So you've seen how hard life is for these kids in this building. You need to be kinder and more thoughtful, or is that too much to ask?
I will repeat this only once. Stay the fuck away from Lucio Gomez.
I don't like the tone you're using.
And I don't like your sudden interest in becoming a saint. What's next? A halo and wings?
I'm not subscribed to this, Jenna Lopez.
Please don't push me today, Corey. I'm not in the mood. Just do as you're told.
Please, leave my apartment.
With fucking pleasure. See you later, dick.
Enjoy the muffins, Jenna. Jenna walks past me and exits. I bring Lucio a box of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I put it on the table and Lucio starts eating fast. Jenna walks past KFC. She sees us together. Jenna enters and walks over to us.
You know, they say sharing is caring, but I don't see any Coke Zero here for me.
Well, I guess I'll have to remember that for the next time, won't I?
I didn't realize this was a full-service fast food experience.
Hey, Jenna, want some chicken? Or are you just here for the show?
Now, Lucio, play nice. I lead Jenna away from Lucio. You need to stop this behavior.
And you need to listen to me. Lucio is a criminal. He's a fucking criminal.
Please give me a sense of what he's done.
Lucio stole our charity box last year.
And can you prove he did it?
I shouldn't have to. You should automatically believe me.
The court of Jenna has spoken.
Watch it, or I'll hold you in contempt.
You know the legal system. Without proof, there's no case to answer.
Listen, he was in the room before the charity box disappeared, so I know he's guilty.
Was he the only one in the room?
His two older brothers were there too.
Okay, so maybe he didn't do it. Or was it a family heist?
Yeah, but Lucio was an accomplice.
Did you call the police? Did they question him?
Yes, but he claimed he wasn't in the room, so he didn't see anything.
There you go.
I know he was there. Tilda from number 13 told me she saw him in the room.
You do know Tilda got arrested for robbing a jewelry shop.
Come on. Lucio did it. He's guilty.
I don't think he did. I'm sorry, Jenna.
All right. Maybe I'm coming up with the wrong conclusion about him. How about I make it up to him by inviting you to dinner tonight so I can apologize?
Why do I think you're up to something?
I'm not. It'll just be dinner.
Okay, but you will damage our friendship if you're up to something.
Yeah, like that means anything to me.
I hate this version of you. I walk back into the fast food joint. Jenna walks off in a huff. Jenna puts a $20 bill on the coffee table and on the couch. She then takes a $10 bill and puts it on the dining table. Jenna seems happy with herself and claps her hands together. The doorbell rings. She heads to answer the door. Jenna opens the front door to Lucio and me.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Just kidding. I have a weird sense of humor.
Yeah, weird is an understatement. Jenna steps aside to let us walk in. So we do and head into the living room. Jenna follows us in.
Lucio, I'll bring you a can of grape soda. Take a load off. I'll be right back. Corey, can we speak for a sec?
I follow Jenna into the kitchen.
So, I've been thinking.
This doesn't bode well, but speak on.
I've been thinking about my behavior and attitude towards Lucio. It's been wrong and I want to rectify it.
And how do you plan to do that?
I plan to apologize to Lucio.
And?
I also want the after-school program to help him with his studies.
That seems reasonable. What's happened to your change of mindset?
I realized that I maybe overreacted and got things wrong about Lucio.
Yeah, I'm suspicious. I know you.
Look, I want to give him a second chance. We all deserve a second chance in life, especially kids. So let me offer him that.
Fine, thank you. You should apologize right away. Lucio was nervous about coming here. He could use a pick-me-up.
Sure. Let me just bring out the old Jenna's charm.
Jenna walks into the living room to speak to Lucio. Jenna hands Lucio a can of soda.
Lucio, I just want to say that I'm sorry for how I treated you. It wasn't fair, and I'd like to make it up to you.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
And don't worry, my cooking won't be a punishment. I promise.
I'll take your word for it.
Jenna walks into the kitchen.
Hi, Mom. Yep. I confronted her. Are you ready for a story greater than the Bible? Well, she lied to me, that's what. She told me the girl I saw her with at the food market was her cousin. Can you believe that? Am I that stupid? Thanks, Mom, for making me feel like the Sherlock Holmes of relationships. Anyway, she tried to convince me, but her acting skills were worse than a B movie. I mean, come on. Cousin, that's a low-grade excuse. I told her she needed to tell me the truth or we were over. I know, right? I even added a dramatic pause for effect. I was practically auditioning for a soap opera. Anyway, she left. She said she needed space to think of what I said to her. No, I reckon she's off to attend a masterclass on the art of deception. She's probably scribbling down lies like a mad scientist in a lab. I can't believe this is happening. I really thought she was the one. I thought we had a future. Turns out our future is about as real as a unicorn riding a rainbow. Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll just drown my sorrows in a gallon of ice cream and cry myself to sleep. Anyway, the bus is about to stop. I'll call you later with the latest updates on my soap opera life. Bye. I love you too. Bye.
Jenna puts a platter of baked chicken on the dining table. Then she scans the room, looking for her money trap.
Hey, Lucio, could you go wash your hands before dinner?
Lucio nods and exits. When he's out of the shot...
I frickin' told you, didn't I?
What now?
I had $20 in small change on the coffee table, which disappeared.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure he's been eyeing that pile of nickels for weeks now.
It was right here. It's not anymore. Why? Lucio stole it. He's a thief.
Well, if he did, at least he'll have enough for a candy bar now.
Can you take this seriously?
You need to stop talking immediately.
Just admit it. Lucio is a thief.
The front door opens and slams shut.
He's probably running away to go buy drugs with my money.
Maybe he's just really into coin collecting.
You're saying that, then that must mean you believe it too.
Can you hear yourself?
Well, duh. It's one of life's greatest pleasures. I'm amazing.
I can't be in the same space as you.
You're still taking his side despite the vast avalanche of evidence presented to you?
Jenna, listen to me very carefully. Lucio didn't steal your money.
How can you be this stupid and sure?
I'm sure because I knew you were planning to set him up for the colossal fall.
What? That's stupid.
Jenna walks into her kitchen. I follow her. Jenna, you put $20 worth in banknotes everywhere. I knew instantly you were planning something, so...
So you what? Stole it?
I put the money in your purse. Your purse is tucked away in your bedroom closet.
So, confirming, Lucio isn't a thief.
Nope, but he was homeless. He's currently being looked after by Marcy, who, as you know, is a foster parent.
That's why she hasn't been able to meet me for lunch. She's looking after Lucio.
Ding, ding, ding. Jenna's face falls.
God, I'm so fucking stupid.
Marcy asked me to be Lucio's male role model. While social services found him somewhere permanent to stay, She was hoping to keep him living with her.
Oh.
That's right. The kid will not want to do that now. Willie, you've just labeled him a thief.
Shit, that's so stupid.
Hey, at least now you know you're not cut out for detective work. I head off. Jenna pulls me back to stop me from leaving. Do you know how rough it is to be kicked out of your home by people you care about and love the most?
No, it must be tough. Like walking barefoot on Legos.
Do you know how hard it is to surf on your friend's couch and pretend it's just a sleepover?
That's why I haven't seen him in a while. He was secretly training for the couch surfing Olympics.
I glare at her.
It was a joke to show that I'm still human. You know, I can feel things too, Corey.
Jenna, the kid has been through the ringer.
Thanks for stating the obvious, Captain Obvious.
This isn't funny.
So, he's never stolen anything?
No, he is as clean as his school record. If you had to bother to get to know him, you would have found that out.
You're right. I should have made more effort to get to know him better. I mean, I could have signed us up for classes on how to get to know your neighbor.
True, but instead, all you wanted to do was judge him and embarrass him.
I'm so sorry, Corey.
Hey, why are you apologizing to me? I'm not the one you hurt. I need to talk to Lucio. He's probably devastated and binge-watching sad movies right now.
Like I do? I wonder if he has a tub of ice cream and a box of tissues like me.
I exit.
I'll make things right. I promise.
Don't worry. I have faith in your ability to fix things. You can't possibly make it any worse, right? Unless you accidentally set his cat on fire.
I'll sort it all out.
Whatever. The front door opens and shuts. Jenna knocks on Marcy's door. Marcy opens the door.
Marcy, can I just...
Marcy shuts the door.
Damn it. Well, that went as smoothly as a hedgehog on a slip and slide.
I walk towards Jenna with takeout food.
Look, I'm sorry. I know I fucked up. What can I do to fix this?
Listen, you're smart enough to figure it out. Just channel your inner superhero, like Apology Girl or Captain Make It Right.
I have a few ideas.
Great. Good luck with that. I walk past Jenna.
Can I just run them by you?
Nope. I'm busy. Bye. Gotta save the world from subpar pizza. I turn a corner and disappear.
Ah!
Hey, Mom. What's the latest gossip? Turns out Megan wasn't pulling a fast one on me. It was actually her cousin all along. Can you believe it? I jumped to conclusions like a kangaroo on caffeine. But hey, that doesn't automatically make me the supervillain, right? Megan paid me a visit this morning, bringing her cousin as backup. She decided to prove her innocence by showing me a never-ending slideshow of her family photos. I was like, great, I'm getting a free history lesson. After that, she bolted out of there like Usain Bolt, and I swear, chasing after her was like trying to catch a cheetah on roller skates. Impossible. Anyway, I'm surviving the aftermath. Not sure I'll be able to repair this mess. It's like trying to fix a Rubik's Cube blindfolded while riding a unicycle. What can you do, right? I'll give you a call tomorrow and fill you in on the continuing adventures of my love life. Love you, bunches. Bye. And don't forget to pass on my greetings to Uncle Vinny and David. Love you. Bye-bye.
It's the following day. Jenna lets herself in. I'm vacuuming.
Sorry I had to let myself in. Oh, wow. It seems like you're channeling your inner domestic goddess today.
Yeah, well, cleanliness is next to godliness, or so they say. Make this fast and leave me alone.
I know who stole the charity box. It was Tilda. She stole it.
I turn off the vacuum. How do you know that? You were convinced that it was Lucio a few hours ago. Did you inherit psychic powers overnight?
I was wrong. I went to see Tilda in prison. She confessed. She was low on funds to pay her rent.
So Tilda needed a cash injection. So she stole from you. Was this some twisted form of charity?
Yeah.
It's nice to know that's settled. Now we can all sleep soundly at night.
I did some digging on Lucio. I know everything there is to know about his history. That kid has really been through a lot.
Yeah, he has. Not that you care. Or are you trying to win a humanitarian award now?
I do care, and I'm not that heartless. Although, I will take any award if you're offering. I never win any. It's kind of weird.
You could have fooled me. I glare at Jenna.
Lucio grew up in an abusive home. His father was a wife beater, and his brothers were drug pushers.
Yep, it's a rough origin story. But he's a fighter, not a sob story.
Lucio was given up for adoption on 3 occasions, but his family never went through with it.
Yeah, and despite all of that...
Lucio has the highest grades in his school. He's on track to go to college 2 years early.
Yes, Lucio wants to go to Harvard. Did you also find his favorite color and his shoe size to go along with that?
He also volunteers at soup kitchens. The kid is perfect. He's a model citizen.
You would have known Lucio was wonderful if you had talked to him instead of judging him. But that's all in the past. We can't all be mind readers, can we? I put away the vacuum.
I'm so sorry about that.
What do you even want?
I came here to tell you how I plan to make up for my behavior towards Lucio.
Okay, so what's the plan? First, it needs to be good. A lot is riding on it. And if it involves a time machine or Marty McFly, you've got my full attention.
So, Lucio wants to go to Harvard, right?
Yes, and he's trying to secure a scholarship at the moment.
Well, I happen to know the dean of admissions at Harvard.
How? And why does that matter? Are you secretly part of the Ivy League Illuminati?
My mom is married to the dean. It matters because I talked about Lucio to the dean, and he's agreed to hand him a scholarship.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Lucio's guaranteed a place at Harvard as long as his projected grades stay the same. I will also get him a tutor and help him out with his grades.
Ah, so the tutor is like his academic bodyguard, huh?
Exactly. No grade shall pass.
I'm glad to hear this. I think what's important right now is that you tell Lucio all of this.
Sure.
Jenna, this is gonna change his whole life. You're about to become a superhero.
Well, I've always wanted to wear a cape. I hope it comes with a cool superhero name, too. Would you come help me tell him?
Of course. Should we use smoke signals or carrier pigeons?
I was thinking something more like a drum roll and a spotlight, but your ideas have merit, too.
I walk toward the door. Jenna and I walk out of Marcy's apartment. Marcy and Lucio both have smiles on their faces. Lucio goes to shut the door and then stops. He walks up to Jenna and hugs her tightly.
Whoa there, not too tight. I want to be able to breathe.
Lucio laughs and heads back indoors. He shuts the door. Jenna and I walk towards her apartment.
So, have you forgiven me for my behavior?
I'm getting there.
Corey.
Fine, I have. You're 100% forgiven. That was amazing what you did.
Thank you.
Do you fancy dinner?
Can you afford it?
I meant, do you fancy dinner which you'll make for me?
Sure, I'll feed you again. But I warn you, this time it's going to be a culinary masterpiece. You might even shed a tear.
Ooh, I'm sure I will. So what did you think of Marcy?
Ooh, I saw a lot of chemistry between you two. You get on like a bus full of passengers.
Well, that's one way to put it. More like a bus full of passive-aggressive in-laws.
Oh, come on. You two are practically finishing each other's sentences.
Only because we're both experts in avoiding awkward silences. I keep a straight face on. No, I don't like her.
No? Why not?
I'm silent as I try to buy time.
What's wrong with her?
There's nothing wrong with her.
Come on. She's attractive. She runs a successful online business. She's motherly. She's a wonderful person. So you should go for it.
And usually a person would.
So, what's the problem?
We stop walking. I look into Jenna's eyes. There's no problem.
Yeah, there is. What is it?
I take a breath. Marcy isn't you.
Oh?
I think if I'm going to be in a relationship again, I'll want that relationship to be with you.
Okay.
Would that be something you'd consider? You and I as a couple?
I don't know.
Jenna starts walking. I follow her. You're hurting my feelings here.
Maybe. I don't know.
How do we get from maybe to hell yeah?
Well, first of all, we need a better sales pitch than hell yeah.
How about Jenna and Corey, the dynamic duo? Sounds like a blockbuster movie title, right?
Or a failed superhero TV show. Let's keep brainstorming.
Sure. No pressure then. I walk Jenna to her door. She gets out her keys. She opens the door. I should go. I start walking off.
Wait!
Jenna walks up to me. She kisses me on the cheek.
My initial feelings are that I want us to be together, but...
But what?
We have a friendship. It could be ruined.
I see.
Let me figure out what I want more. A relationship or our friendship.
What way are you leaning towards?
A relationship.
I smile. Jenna kisses me on the cheek again.
Just give me a day to think.
Only if you promise not to bring out the pros and cons list again. Last time I ended up being compared to a blender.
Hey, that blender had some pretty impressive features.
Well, in that case, I'll take it as a compliment. Jenna walks to the front door. She opens it and enters. She then shuts the door as I walk off smiling. This has been a great day.
The Apartment was voiced by Paranoia and Nelson Zapata Correa. The show was written and directed by Joao Encita. If you enjoyed this episode, we kindly ask that you rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That Love Podcast is active on Twitter at That Love Pod and on Instagram and Facebook at That Love Podcast. And if you're interested in helping us expand the podcast, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/thatlovepodcast. Thank you for your support, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
This is routine update log number 6 for Dr. Edison Tucker concerning my research into the town of Jerusalem, Oregon, and the existence of the supernatural, paranormal, mythological, etc., blah, blah, blah. Anyway, since arriving, I've definitely encountered some stuff that could be classified under weird ass. I mean, where else does putting lamb's blood on people's doorways actually work as pest control? And nobody in town will talk to me about the picnic area near Lincoln's farm. Although, could be because everybody thinks I'm one of those monster hunting idiots. Which I'm not, okay? I am an experienced professional who takes my work extremely seriously, and I am going to prove this if it's the last thing I ever...
Dr. Tucker, what have I told you about keeping samples in the fridge?
Although, to be honest, I think the biggest mystery on my hands is how I'm going to survive living with Lucille Kensington, stuck-up extraordinaire. So, if you guys don't hear from me again, it wasn't something in the woods that got me. Probably. Where the Stars Fell. Available now wherever podcasts are found.